Okay, so I just want to make a tutorial for this particular thing that's going on, right? So we're just going to imagine that this piece of text is your video player or whatever needs to receive a URL. So on this video player, we got the text renderer, and we're just going to hook up a piece of logic that receives an impulse and writes the text that you send to that text renderer. So here's the text renderer. I'm going to go ahead and go to flow, and then we need dynamic impulse receiver with value, and we're going to use strings. You could use URIs, but we're going to use strings because the exact same concept, just different data type. With this done, we're going to go ahead and go to actions write. And all we need to do is when the impulse comes in, we write the value of the impulse to the text renderer. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to just say set URL. With that done, anywhere in the world can actually set the URL on this piece of text. So we can even go ahead and pack this logics into that piece of text. So now that logics is packed into that piece of text. So now we're going to go over to another part of the map. Actually, let's make this big first. We're going to go over to another part of the map, completely disassociated with that piece of text over there. And we're going to go ahead and go to flow, dynamic impulse trigger with value. And we're looking for a string. Now in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do set URL. And the value, I want it to be, let's say, google.com. Now, it's asking for a slot here. Now, it's usually bad form to just put root slot in here, but we're going to do it because it's a tutorial. You can put any slot in there, though. It doesn't matter, like get slot, get active user, whatever you want to do. But we're just going to put root slot in there. So now you'll see, hey, it says google.com. We've wirelessly sent google.com over there. Let's do another example of this. We can go to create new, not materials, object, neosui button. We're going to inspect the button. We're going to scroll down to the bottom of the button. We're going to go to attach component, common UI, button interactions, and then we need button dynamic impulse trigger with value. And then up here we type in string. And then what we do here is for target, we're going to again target the root slot, which is again bad form, but it could be any slot in the whole wide world. Doesn't matter. We're just doing this for demonstration purposes. Press data, I'm going to do set URL. And this I'm going to do youtube.com. So now when I push this button, it goes to youtube.com. When I hit this pulse, it goes to google.com. So two things writing to the same URL.